After a coffee at the Station Brew Cafe opposite Greenfield Railway Station, Martin and I started this inspection walk, heading to Ladcastle Road and taking the first footpath on the left-hand side, which is known as Colt Hill Lane. Actually, it's just a track. Then, climbing along there, turn back on yourself onto an unmade track heading up and behind Warmton Tower, the Coach House and Shaw Hall, heading onto Saddleworth Footpath 210, where the views overlooking Chew Valley Road are spectacular. The track connects with Saddleworth Footpath 210. Continue on it to Burnage Lane and turn right. Take the next footpath on your left, which is Saddleworth Footpath 207, and connects with Saddleworth Footpath 175, crossing Oldham Road and then onto Thurston Clough Road near the old original pub on your left. Continue on Saddleworth 175, turning right. Here you can see evidence of fly tipping, quite large amount actually, with Whitegate Lane head. This fly tipping, along with the abandoned car that smashed into the wall on Ladcastle Road, was reported to Oldham Council Highways Authority. Continuing along the lane, Martin and I turned right onto Shiloh and then left onto 2 Acre Lane. This lane continues up and it changes name to High Lee. This is where Saddleworth Footpath 153 crosses. There are problems with obstruction and signposting here. After inspecting these obstructions, we continued our walk and stopped for lunch at Bishop's Park. We then continued and Martin took a left turn to head back home to Shaw, and I turned right, heading down to Delph along footpath 136, which then crosses Grange Road and becomes 139. Down to Swan Meadow, over the footbridge, where the path changes to footpath 147 down onto King Street. On my way down, spotted more fly tipping in black bags. Reported this to Oldham Council Highway Authority. Walk down into Delph on Saddleworth Footpath 13 revealed another obstruction. The gate going onto this path down to Rough Meadowhead Farm has steel bars going across and it's very difficult to get onto the path. This footpath eventually takes you down to Swan Meadow and the entrance to the park in Delph. time for a pint, I think. When I finally got down into Delft, I decided to finish the walk and catch the bus back. The benefit of having a bus pass, of course. However, when I got to the Swan, unfortunately, it was closed. So I decided to continue to walk home along footpath 13 and then down the Delft Donkey to Dog Cross. At Dog Cross, I came off at Dog Cross and then walked down Delft New Road onto the park to check out the footbridge, the very large footbridge going across the River Tame towards Newbank Garden Centre. Thought I'd give it another look and see how it is. It seems to have a new large sign saying the footpath is closed and unsafe. On inspection, it looks very sturdy, particularly for the footpath. I'm not sure whether it is actually unsafe for walking on, but obviously you need a structural engineer to clear that for a safety point of view. Anyway, then continued home. Great walk, great inspection, and yeah, going to do another one soon.